Okay. So, relationships again. We could go on about this for a long time. You spend a lot of time. I spend a lot of time talking to people as if they have the same awareness and consciousness that I do. I call it giving people the benefit of the doubt. And, sometimes maybe they don't deserve it. Maybe it's looking for the good in people. Sometimes the bad, though, is so blatantly obvious. It's just, with awareness, you can no longer pretend you don't see it anymore. Maybe in the past I was naive enough to believe that everybody is 85% good. The truth is it probably wavers all the time. It's a constant battle, like the two wolves. Which one are you going to feed? The one that represents love, or the one that represents fear? We struggle with this every day, all of us. And people snarl and lash out at each other because they're in pain, or because this, or because that. Old patterns and whatnot, and triggers. Awareness is such a gift. You can see your old patterns, and you can see the triggers. Sometimes you can see them from far away, from before they even happen. And this gives you a choice. You have time. You can take as much time as you want before reacting or acting, or post reacting, maybe going back into the fray. If you consider life as a battlefield, a battle of wits, a battle of energies, well, I'd like not for it to be a battle, but it seems that it's an interaction, a constant interaction, like we talked about before. The field of energies and frequencies and vibrations, and how they all interact with each other. Lately, for a lot of people, it seems to be a bit of a battle. And then I hear things about global and universal fields of change. For example, the sun's magnetic field increasing in density, I think, by 230%. Now, that's kind of technological for me to get into, but how can that not have an effect on us when the mere moon pulls our bodies and the liquid, which makes up 75 or 80% of our beings? If you consider how dehydration affects us, how our bodies are constantly balancing and rebalancing themselves in whatever ways they can, through illness, through tiredness, and so on. So the constant reactions and interactions between our self inside is also manifested outside. So if you can find a space in between, in yoga it would be in between your breaths. In the outer yoga it would be in between words, in between thoughts, in meditation. Try to find some space inside, some balance, some key me time. Ask yourself the difficult questions. Write them down if it helps. What do I want to gain from this situation? Why am I in this situation? How can I get out of this situation? Do I need to be in this situation? Am I going to learn something from this situation? Use whatever tools you have. If you only have a pen and paper, use them. If you don't have a pen and paper, close your eyes, breathe deeply and slowly. Feel into your heart and ask your heart, how can I be helped in this moment? Usually mine says take a nap. That could be because I'm part cat. It's probably also to do with the empathy, living in Babylon, as I call it now, thanks to my new friend. If you don't have anything else and you find tuning in too difficult, watch an animal. Watch David Attenborough shows. If you have a pet, watch the pet. Watch their slowness to move and yet their speed, quickness when it comes to action. Find some time for exercise for yourself too. Just emptying your mind of thoughts and declutter. Accept what is. Do what you can to change it, and accept what you can't change for now. And these are my pieces of advice for dealing with tumultuous or challenging situations. I probably robbed these from someone else. Some of them were given to me freely, but everything is relative. The best of luck with dealing with your situations, and keep smiling. Every storm passes. Every trigger, once acknowledged, stops controlling you, and keep breathing. I met a guy once at a festival. Oh my god, that guy was amazing. I don't remember his name, we didn't keep in touch, but I remember one thing he said. I'll never forget it. He said half the trouble with life is people forget to breathe. It's the truth. We forget to breathe properly. I see people with heart disease, with digestive problems, emotional problems, and they don't breathe properly. I have to remind myself to breathe on a regular basis. And breathing is my business. Breathing is all of our businesses. So let's take 3 breaths for peace now. Inner peace. Outer, external, community, global breath. And universal breath, universal peace. If you were only to do one meditation a day, those 3 breaths, I believe that they are the key to seeing peace in our lifetime. And people laugh at me for dreaming about this, but why not? Dream the impossible dream. Shoot for the moon. Even if you fail, you'll land in the stars. So 3 breaths for peace a day. Eventually we all breathe the same air around the globe, and we're all made of stars. Have a lovely evening.